into any one style, but right here you got name and features. Here's the product name and the features. If you open that up, name and features, just like the folder says under product text, the name and features. Here's your product name and your product features. Again, if you double click on the actual on the T, you can set this for a new name. So I'll escape out of that because I don't want to make a change. But you see you have control over, same thing with the features, that you can go in and say this, that, and some other great stuff. Other features. It would be good if I could spell. There. Escape out of that. So you see you have control over that. And you can also have control, as you can see. I don't have any style sheets on the features, but I will add one right now while we're here. And that will be so that you can change the color. So now you see I've just added the feature. Now has color option. So now features can be changed. Didn't have that before, but while I'm doing this recording, saw that I could give you one more feature. Though it's already pre-built into Photoshop, you could easily do that yourself, but I just figure I'll make it easy and have it already preset for you. So you can see that changes everything. Alright, that's set. Let's see, underneath highlights. Highlights are all this text here. You can easily, as you see, outer glow, I have it at white, but you can set it for different colors, green, purple, blue. You can set it for whatever colors you want. If you want to add more text, you can do this two ways. Number one is you can just take your text tool, and once it's loaded, I can just reduce this down to about 14. Better yet, let's go 30. And let's just say this is a new highlight. Alright. What you can do, as I told you earlier, right click on your text. This is why I say keep some of your, don't delete all the fonts and stuff out. Just turn them off, because even turned off, you can right click on the text, copy layer style, and paste your layer style. See? So there's your new highlight. That's one way of doing it. Another way is taking your move tool, go ahead and hold down Alt. As you can see, it changes the icon into that split cursor where it has two. See? And then you just, if you have auto select right here, where it says auto select, instead of group, have it set to layer. Once you're on the move tool, you can easily just click on something, and as you can see over here, it's jumping to that actual folder or to that file, that layer. I can now hit the Alt, drag highlight down, new highlight, excuse me, and let's put that right here. Better yet, let's put it right here, because I'm gonna change this from new highlight, click into it, and put another new highlight. There you go. So now you see I have these two new highlights that have been added, and you see how easy it is to do it. Let's go ahead and delete those. That's the highlights. I showed you the color. You have all the control, stroke. So the line on the inside is also, you're able to change that also. So you can see. Alright. let's get out of the highlights and let's go down to the model. You can see in the model picture here, you see that there's actual color. There's a reason, because I have a screen of one of the avatars I sell as a product right here. Alright, so now you see here's the product that I'm selling, which it can be the jersey or the skin or whatever. And you can see I have a quick color overlay that's here. Right here you see that I have a mask, which allows me to paint in black and create those fades. So if you wanted to fade out, I'll have an action that'll actually help with the outside of the fades. It will be packaged with this. I'll give you a quick example in another video of how to use the action. I have it here underneath SL Market Tools. There'll be a Market Tools folder in the zip file that will have the fade in there, maybe a few other toys that I've been playing with, like a green screen remover or a blue screen remover. That using the green screen or the blue screen, you can subtract the color and then just get this person cut out. Now, if you have wispy hair, it's kind of hard to use the green screen remover. You may have to use another program to cut out your background, but I'll give you some links to other products that you can use for it if you don't want to do it manually. But if you see here, the color overlay, you can color this. So let's say if you were doing some marketing, like your face here, if you were as a photographer and you had a different style background that you wanted to use it for, you could come in here and theme even the background images there to whatever color scheme you want. Let's see here, underneath the color overlay, drop shadow is set. This is another reason I said keep one of these files in here, don't delete it, because you can easily go in and let's say if you have this file, you could come in and let's say you paste your picture in there and you don't want that on, don't delete it, just keep it there, copy the layer style, paste it, and now you'll have your new image with the presets already set. Alright, so all that can be configured for the model or a product. You see, you put your product and model there. There's a room for it right there. Brushwork. Brushwork can also be changed. It can't be changed like all the other files. There are style parameters on here where some is transparent and some are overlays, and they're not going to change exactly the same way as they would normally. They'll adapt to the colors that are underneath them and above them. So let me show you what I mean by this color overlay here. That's for, as you can see back there. Let's go ahead and remove the model and let's remove our highlights for a second so you can actually see the background. So you can see I just removed part of the picture right there. Color, you can change your color. It's gonna, because it's yellowish, it's gonna take on a bit of a yellow tone, so your blues will end up looking like greens. But